It's been more than a decade since Perrysburg boys soccer won the NLL. Nearly a decade since they've beaten Anthony Wayne. 2015 goals at a premium tonight. You can thank Seth Von Lemden for that. Turns away 2 Jacket scoring chances in the opening minutes. Second off the foot of Alex Diaz. Zeros on the board early in the second half. Brenton McGurk plays the free kick towards the box. The back line for Perrysburg does not break. Feels like a decade since they've given up a goal. August 17th. 34 minutes to play. Connor Snedenko dragged down in the box, and the foul opens the door for Alex Diaz. Book it. He needed a second chance at this kick, but 1 goal is all it takes. Jackets finally take care of Anthony Wayne. 8 straight clean sheets on their way to a defensive goal and a goal of a league crown.
It's something we work on every day in practice. I mean, the NLL we haven't won in 12 years, and this is our chance. And we're just putting in the work each day in practice, grinding for that goal, and beating Anthony Wayne anytime is a big win. 10 clean sheets, and it's just basically in practice. We go up against the best players in the league each day in practice, and that just prepares us for each game.
Mason Lowry and Francis Stevens break it down.
Well, 3 weeks ago, we watched these two teams play to a goalless draw, and a rather drab one at that, over at Perrysburg. Luckily, tonight gave us a goal at least, and more importantly, Francis, it gave Perrysburg a big leg up in the league title race.
12 years ago was the last time they won an NLL title, and now we have the 2 divisions, okay? So the Buckeye title right now, they're in the driver's seat. I thought that defensive line back there with Thomas and Isaac Revel really kept them there. They talked about getting 10 clean sheets this year. They're pretty close. They haven't given up a goal in a very, very long time.
This was the most dynamic attack I've seen from the Yellow Jackets. It feels like at times direct is a 4-letter word for this program. They want to knock the ball around and play elegant, attractive, pretty soccer. Tonight they proved that when they just want to lump it over the top to one of the 2 center forwards, Snedenko or Diaz or whomever else, they can do it.
Balance. You got to have balance, and I think the biggest thing for them the last couple of years is kind of early tournament exits, because they kind of get lured into that style. You got to muck games up a little bit. You got to be able to do some different things, and when they start to get direct, I mean, they tell you, they got some pace going forward.
Absolutely.
In a lot of different spots, so so I think that's going to really help them along the way, because they're able to kind of move the ball in the back through the lines, and they do a really good job of their rotations and interchanges as well too, so they can catch some teams sleeping.
There's a lot to admire about tonight's Anthony Wayne performance. This is a team that was already struggling by their standards coming into tonight. They're dealing with several injuries to key players, and they lost several more tonight, most notably Trace Davis, their terrific junior midfielder, but they kept battling and battling and battling.
This Brian Billings team, I tell you right now, it's not October yet, and he's kind of like Tom Izzo. It goes January, February, Tom Izzo.
Reggie
Jackson.
Yeah,
there you go, right? So I think this guy right here, he's got him in a good spot, because defensively they're really good, and they got one outstanding goalkeeper in Seth Von Lemden, the guy that we see on Friday nights doing some good things. I think they have a really good opportunity this year to try to make a run, but kudos to Perrysburg.
Yeah, they are maybe knocking on the door now of their first league championship in a dozen years.